in the midst of our Cassavetes retrospective, which has been very, very exciting for me. And I hope you guys all come back this Friday for Mr. Cassel's Oscar-nominated performance of Faces. Anyway, I will get out of the way here, but I'd like to introduce our moderator for the evening, Mr. David Armstrong, editor of Women Under the Influence, and Mr. Seymour Cassel.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to write a movie for you. So he wrote me the Oscars, and he sold it to Universal on 4 pages. And when you see Faces, all the songs in that, put on the red meat, mama, I don't want no potatoes, no onions, I like the red meat, mama, Florence or Torrance, she's got the insurance, hey, brother, man, showed me the way, you know, but he knew that I was that free a person, and I was improvisational. And when you see this movie tonight, Vinny in Moscow, John gave me so much freedom because he knew me.
I was a cutter on Woman on the Influence, and I hadn't been on the set much, and Seymour came into the cutting room, and he started, I mean, he's the most frenetic guy in the world. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You work here? What's going on? I mean, and he hasn't stopped since.
If you like what you're doing, if you love what you're doing, which I always try to love it, I want to see somebody see me and enjoy me. And I want to enjoy them enjoying me. And that's why I perform. And whatever the lines are, and if they're not quite perfect, I change it a little bit. I'm usually pretty right. You know? No, it's true, because, I mean, John said to me one time, you know, after we come out, I missed the dailies, he said, see, you are so fucking good, man. He said, when you're funny, you're the best. And when you're serious, I just cry. I said, John, it was that good? He said, I'll have him run it again. I said, I'll take your word on it. Humor is such a great part of life. And I've used that a lot. To work with people that have a crazy sense of humor that we all did, that's a blessing. I mean, because, I mean, you all know different friends, and they don't have your same sense of humor. You know, hopefully everybody has mine, but if they don't, I walk down the street and get another cup of coffee.
And, you know, the thing is, John would shoot during the day, he would go to dailies, and then he would write more pages every night.
Every night.
Every night.
Did he have the ending as a vision, though?
He knew the story from beginning to end,
Of course.
but he would always make changes based on the characters in the movies. I mean, there are lots of setups and dolly shots and all that, but he liked holding on to the camera and being able to move in the scene. So he would always take the handheld and go, shoot. That's why it's out of focus a lot.
John was, he was the best person I ever knew. And the brother I never had, and the father I never knew. You want to see the movie?
Yeah.
It's great. And I really, you know, I sat here and watched it, and I watched you people enjoy it. And that's what a movie's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to make you feel. And emotions are brought up in me, and hearing them come up with you, it's very special. Thank you all so very much for watching this movie. But I'm glad you liked it, and I won't keep you, and I know you've been here a long time, and thank you so much for being here.